You're going to have to look at me with no makeup on. It's a Sunday. I've been walking the dogs. Absolutely beautiful day here in New Zealand. Um, I want to jump on and have a ramble with you today. I'd love you to jump on live with me. But even if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. I'm going to be asking you some real soul lead questions. So I don't know whether you've noticed, but I've been showing up less frequently on social media because I'm going through a burn it all down stage, right? Now, I go through this regularly. If you follow soul, you're constantly going through burn it down phases, right? But so many of us skirt so close to the edge, so close to the fire, and then we pull back and we don't quite go all in on ourselves. And then we wonder why it doesn't work, right? Then we wonder why we're frustrated. We wonder why we're not getting the results we want. And a lot of the truth of it is that we love the burn, right? We almost cherish that feeling of burning it all down and poking our business and our life and our relationships and everything in it until it gets to either break or fly, right? Because we want proof. We want proof that we're here for a soul's purpose, or we want proof that actually it's just all up in a head and we're not here for a soul's purpose and we're just being stupid, right? But we want to know one way or the other, but we're afraid of knowing the answers. So we hide and we hide and we hide until our soul is just screaming at us and you want to rip your skin off and you want to burn that fucker to the ground, right? And then we push and we push and we push until we break. And so then we feel that rawness, because at least then we're feeling something, right? At least you're actually feeling something. But we're afraid to go into that pain. When we actually go into that pain, it's where the gold is. If you don't look the pain in the face, then you're not going to get what the actual soul answer is. If you just go surface, this is irritating, your brain's going to give you the answer, and the brain gives you the safe answer, and the safe answer is never the right answer, FYI. But if you go beneath the and trying, where we scroll on Facebook and we watch Netflix and we gossip and we go out instead of feeling the pain, if you actually dove into the pain, but we're a society that's just so afraid of pain. I mean, get a headache, take a Panadol, right? Instead of actually drinking water, going for a massage, having some myofascial release, doing something that would release the headache, just take a pill, right? And we do exactly the same with our souls. We go, oh yeah, no, I'll just do my to-do list, yes, because that'll give me, a little soul boost, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm doing great now. I'm feeling fine. Sure, you're going to feel fine for 5 minutes, and then the fucking burn's going to come back, right? Because your soul's never going to shut up. Well, actually, that's not true. Eventually, if you just ignore your soul forever, like you've all seen, 70-year-old men rocking around sad, they just drink down the pub all day, or bitter old, people that are like not nice to be around because they never listen to their soul, so they're just really bitter about it, right? Eventually, your soul will stop talking to you if you keep ignoring it. People say to me, but how do you listen to your soul? Decide and then allow the space to listen to your soul, because if you don't, life is just absolutely miserable if you're soul called like what we are, right? What was I even talking to you about? Feeling the burn, right? So feeling the burn, if we dive down deeply and feel the burn of our soul, then we get the soul answers. Now, those soul answers, I promise you, those soul answers are the things that will boost your business up to the next level. You won't even experience the turbulation of the bloody success barrier, right? Just boom, straight on through there. If we were just brave enough to listen to what soul said instead of going, oh, but that won't work because, and then search what everyone else is doing. God forbid, asking other people what they think you should charge for it or call it. No. Listen to your soul. Your soul is the answer, right? Other people are going to give you answers maybe from their soul or maybe just from their brain, right? If you want to grow a mediocre business, focus on the numbers, focus on the structure, focus on the system that everyone else does, and you will get to 6 figures eventually, right? With some heartache. But you're going to be fucking dead in the soul. It's going to be painful. If you want to build your business to 7 figures, 8 figures, 9 figures, well beyond that, like me and my clients do, then you have to tap into soul. It is actually much easier once you actually tap into it. I know tapping into soul can be difficult, right? Certainly listening to it and taking action can be so difficult because it's just so scary. But really what I wanted to talk to you about today was the burn. Don't be afraid of the burn. You know that song, I've been listening to it on repeat, right? Because I'm like in a phase where I'm like, it's a come to Jesus moment. I'm like, I'm gonna burn it all down. And I do this regularly in my businesses, right? I'm gonna burn it all down. It's not serving me, it's not what I want to do. I'm gonna blah blah blah. Because even when you're soul led, right? You're still watching what's going on in society. And I don't know how, but I managed to start finding myself scrolling on Facebook. I was like, this is gonna lead nowhere good. And it led nowhere good, right? Like it led me down a different path for a little bit. I mean, never too far down, right? Because I can't stop talking about soul. But now my come to Jesus moment is like, no, business is all my way. It is all soul or nothing. Like I actually don't have to work in this particular business. And my husband's like, you're nuts. Like this isn't even the business that brings you the most income. And I'm like, no, but it brings me the most joy. Like I would do this for free. There is just no way that you can stop me from talking. There is no way that you can stop me from showing up and lighting other people's souls on fire, because it's what I'm here to do. And when I don't do it, I get really, really miserable, and then I start distracting myself. I know that when I start watching Netflix, I'm like, what are you hiding from, sweetheart? Time to get the journal out and have a jolly good look. And is it painful? Yes. Do I feel like ripping it all down? Yes. Do I feel like running off? And this is my favorite fantasy, right? I'm like, right, we're just going to buy a little shack by the beach. We're going to sell everything and we're just going to buy a little shack by the beach, and we're going to have a farm up behind us for the horses, and we're just going to live in this 1-bedroom shack. I'd still love to do it, right? It would just be bliss to me. But yeah, that is not where my life is headed right now, but it's my favorite go-to fantasy when I'm like, gonna burn it all down. But then how would I be talking on the internet if I'm in a shack? How would I be showing up in the world? It just wouldn't work, wouldn't last for long. You can't shut me up for long. My dad said to me the other day, but it's really hard to keep up that energy, right? I'm like, no, Dad, it's really not, because this is my soul's purpose. This is my soul's passion. Like, there is just no way that you could shut me up. And it's easy. And same for you, right? The thing that you find really fucking easy in your business, that's the goal. To jump all over that. It doesn't matter that you think there are 100 other people out there talking about it, and there are, right? But there is no competition. There is no, I'm going to have to take their clients, or I'm going to have to be better than them, because you are here to serve a certain number of people. And if you don't show up as you, their soul is not going to recognize your soul, and therefore they're not going to come to you. And that's what the energetics of sales is all about. Laying your soul bare so that other souls can see you. But of course that takes bravery, and of course I have systems and structures around that that'll help you to do it. But that was my little rant for today. And my actual intention of coming on and doing this live, even though it's been really nice to talk about all of that and get it all out. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. My intention was to give you a heads up that if you're not in my mailing list, I really want you to jump into the mailing list, and I'll have to come back and, oh yeah, it looks like I can comment while I'm doing this. So I'll try and do that at the end. Let me just finish talking first, just in case it cuts away from you. If you're not in my mailing list, please jump into it. I've just done a massive free training on exactly how to get sales energetically, plus my 3 favorite business growth apps that all of my clients use to like burst through that kind of 6 to 7 figure barrier. I'd love for you to have that, right? If you're not in that mailing list, then you're really missing out on stuff. But plus also, I have told a secret in there that I haven't told to anyone else yet. It is just something just in the mailing group, something pretty exciting. And you can tell I'm excited, right? Like I've gone through the burn it all down stage, and I'm coming out the other end, so it's pretty fucking hot. Yeah, let me see if I can go and grab that for you without making you leave me. Just give me all my links. By the way, if you use links all the time, what you want to do, instead of having to scroll through everything to find them, or open up even Safari onto your computer and get them out of a spreadsheet or something, what I do is I use something called Post-it Notes. It's an app that you can put onto your computer, and then you just put all your frequently used links on there. I have so many, it takes me a while to find them. Where are you? Come on. There it is. I gotcha. Okay. Copy. Let me paste this into the comments. Comment as Michelle. Here is the email. Sign up to get the free training I mentioned. All right, you guys have a fabulous Sunday. I'm having a fabulous Sunday. I have just, I don't think my daughter will be watching this, I can say this. I've just set up an Easter egg hunt for my daughter and her boyfriend. They're 18, but she still really loves Easter egg hunts, and I love doing the Easter egg hunts and writing all the clues and stuff. So much fun. Yes, I know it's not Easter, and my husband likes to remind me that, you know, that I can't stick to the schedules and do what I'm supposed to do. Don't care. It's fun. Do it while it's fun. All right, guys, have a blessed day, and remember, together we shall rise.